For me at the moment, I feel like this is the ultimate test. It's me against the clock and time waits for no man. The last time I tried to do a sub 9 hour Ironman, ultimately I came up a little bit short. This time I'm taking everything I learned from my first attempt. I've picked a course that I think gives me the best chance of doing it. I've bought equipment I didn't really want to buy. And I'm going to try and put right every mistake that I feel like I made last time. Right, we are back on track. Literally, like we're on track and we're back on track with the Ironman training. So August we obviously raced in London and Tallinn, so there was quite a lot of like tapering, racing, recovering, and quite a lot of travel as well. So we've been out of routine a little bit. We did plan that into like the season as a whole, but it's good to be, it's been good to be back into training. And like, yeah, we're about 10 days or so into the Ironman California build now, which I'm really excited about because this is what I've kind of geared my whole year around. That first 10 days we didn't do much that was exciting, and I had to really focus on just getting back into a really good routine and rhythm with training. So we did a lot of like zone 1, zone 2 work on the running in particular, did some quality sessions on the bike and in the pool, which was really good. But like today's going to be the first bit of like quality running that we do. Yeah, so plan for today is we're going to do 10 times 800 meters on the track. I'm going to try and get the heart rate up around about threshold. Hopefully it'll be a decent workout, and let's get stuck in.
How'd it go?
Yeah, really good. I managed to get the heart rate up where I wanted to get it to on all the reps, which was the main goal. Pace was coming out really well as well, so like I think I kept them all the ones I saw at least anyway were between 3:15 and 3:25 per kilometre pace. So yeah, really happy with that. It was hard for the last sort of 3 or 4. Really challenged like strength, had to really focus on like holding my technique together. But yeah, held the pace well, so I think I managed to just about hold it together. I think that was about right in terms of where I pitched it. I think last few being really hard but sort of doable was about right.
What's your plan for the rest of the day? Because I'm guessing this isn't it.
No, one session is never enough, is it, on Ironman training? We're going to hit the pool on the way back home, aren't we? And just for a change, I'm going to be doing some threshold intervals in the pool. So double threshold day, because everyone does them. Right, so the initial plan for today was to be doing another sexy interval run, but fatigue set in, so I think we'll be talking more about load management today than anything else, aren't we? I did manage to get in a good long ride yesterday, despite the fact that I was feeling quite tired after that run on Friday. Got in 4 hours indoors on the turbo, lots of time in the aero bars, which is really good for California because it's a super flat course. Really good average power. I think I averaged about 240 watts for 4 hours, so that went really well, but I'm feeling proper wiped out today. So yeah, sleep quality was down last night. My HRV has been like through the floor the last couple of days. We started today with like an easy recovery swim, which was like a good test of where my body's at, and yeah, it's really tired. So we're switching up the plan today. Initially I was going to run 4 times 3k, but I'm just going to run Ellie's easy 45-minute run with her, and then I'm probably going to run 15 minutes on my own at the end. So that's the plan for today. Should hopefully bring the load of the sessions down a bit, just by reducing the intensity. My training load for the week is already really high. It's actually the biggest training load that I've done so far, even before London. So
it's been a really good week of training, and yeah, we just need to manage that, stretching the body, but also doing enough that I can recover as well. So.
How'd your actual 15 minutes of running go?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed all of it. I thought it was all really good. It was
First bit was very warm up for you.
Yeah, but it was what I needed today. Like, I was actually really good. I think, you know, the temptation with documenting the stuff is that you always want to just post all the stuff that's really, really good. But I am human. I do get tired, and I do have to adjust the training sometimes. So. Yeah, today that was exactly what I needed. I think it's something that I really messed up the last time I did the sub 9 as well. I was only really interested in the number of hours I trained. Like, the only thing I really thought about was the compliance with the training, and yeah, this time I'm trying to, you know, listen to my body a bit more, keep track of things like what's my sleep quality like, what's the HRV telling me, how do I feel, you know, not letting that dictate to me too much, but, you know, keeping an eye on those things and making sure that I am allowing myself enough recovery as much as I'm pushing myself in training. So that's something that we're trying to do a lot better this time, and hopefully it'll be a lot better than last time, because obviously last time I tried this, if you weren't watching before, ended in, on the day I injured my knee and I couldn't finish a run, so I wasn't able to get under 9 hours, and I'd kind of had niggly injuries the whole way through the block, I think, because I was just trying to do too much load, trying to go from 0 to 100 miles an hour too quickly, and not managing it very well. So yeah, that's something we're trying to do a lot better this time.
All right, so it's been a couple of days since we were down at the trail. I thought I'd just give you a quick run through of what we managed in weeks 1 and 2, give you the headline facts and figures, and then do a quick update on where we're at and what the hopes and dreams are for the rest of the block of training and the race in California. Dog. So week 1, like I said earlier in the video, we mainly focused on getting into a nice routine and rhythm of training. Again, it's been a few weeks since we've been sort of like in a proper block of training with like a lot of racing, tapering, recovering, all that sort of stuff. So a lot of the training was like lower end zone 1-2 stuff, but we did do a couple of sort of quality intensity sessions where there's nothing too mad, but just so we could get the body used to going at some intensity again. But yeah, not too much in that first week. So total, I managed 14 hours of training. There's 2 hours or just over 2 hours in the pool, 8 hours on the bike, and 3 hours and 13 minutes of running. So nice sort of split across all of them. Not the biggest week I've ever done. In terms of load, the training stress score was 724. That week is probably kind of in line with like some of the lower weeks I did in the lead up to London. So we were kind of getting back into a really solid but not a huge start in that first week. Week 2, I wanted to make sure that like I made the most of still feeling relatively fresh from having that period of like lots of taper and recovery training. So we put in quite a lot more quality intensity sessions just to make the most of like my body still being relatively fresh before we start plowing loads and loads of load into it for this Ironman block. So yeah, we did a lot more sort of intensity sessions like on the bike, in the pool, and specifically on the run as well. So like with that track session, we started building in some really good intensity work. We're still getting in like the long volume sessions as well, so we trained more in terms of volume. We did 16 hours and 42 minutes. That was 2 hours 48 of swimming, 8 hours and 42 minutes of biking, and just over 4 hours of running. So more on everything, and the training load was a lot higher as well in week number 2. So the training stress score was 937. So quite a significant increase in terms of load in week 2. So week 2 was a really good quality week of training. I think everything went really well. I think we need to keep trying to get in some of those like larger volume sessions, but it was really good to bank a whole load of quality sessions really early in the block. I feel like I'm actually in a really good place. I think training's gone really well. We've got a really solid start. Fitness wise, my base fitness numbers are sort of just below where they were leading into London, sort of 2 weeks into this block. So I'm hoping by the end of week number 3 we'll be at a higher sort of base fitness level than we were leading into London, which is great because we still have 3 or 4 weeks of building to go. So I think we've got a really good start, and yeah, I think we're in a good place to keep building from here. So where are we at and what we're trying to do? I think the first couple of weeks of training have actually gone really, really well. I'm really happy with how they've gone. We've set a really good sort of base to build on and got some, like I said, got some really good quality sessions done last week. I do think I need to focus on building up the volume a little bit. I think for me particularly that's really important. I've got some really good quality sessions in. I know that the fundamental thing of being able to go fast enough to do the stuff I want to do, like I've got the power, I think I've got the run ability, I've got the swim ability to do it, but I need to do a bit more volume so that my body has that strength endurance enough to actually get it out over the Ironman distance. So I think working on the volume over the next couple of weeks is going to be really important. I do need to be a little bit aware, like I was on the weekend with that trail run, of the load management of doing that. So I need to not be getting too fatigued or opening myself up to getting injured or anything, especially with the running. So I need to really manage the load, especially with the running. But that's what we're going to be working on over the next couple of weeks in terms of like where the training's going to go. I'm going to be trying to get in as much volume as I can. We're going to keep in some quality sessions, but probably target them much more at sort of that Ironman race effort over the next couple of weeks, just to keep the body used to going that hard. But really focus on building up a lot more volume over the next sort of week or 2, because it's a really long way to go. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have and you haven't yet already, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again for the next one.